Hi, my name is KELSEA ROUSSELL, and I'm from Concord, North Carolina. This is my second season as a honeybee. In July of 2020, I was diagnosed with stage 2 Hodgkin's lymphoma.
As far back as I can remember, Kelsey, she played softball, but cheer is just something she's always loved to do. When we would go to football games or watch football games, she would see the cheerleaders and say, that's what I want to do.
Kelsey and I have kind of the same background. She grew up as a cheerleader. I grew up as a cheerleader. We both actually cheered competitively for the same team.
When she first started out cheering competitively, she wanted to be a flyer. She was light enough for them to lift and to do the flying techniques, but she didn't have the gymnastics.
My parents got us a trampoline to put in the backyard. I remember flipping on the trampoline, and I remember getting off of that and doing my own backflips in the backyard, and I was like, hey, Mom and Dad, come outside, watch me.
And it was nonstop. It was either at home, she was either doing a handstand in her room, she was flipping in the backyard. When she puts her mind to something, there's no stopping her. After high school, she looked into the checkmates. She worked hard for that.
We both made the checkers together in 2017. And we instantly began a friendship. She was just this little firecracker. She's just, 4'11" and just so cute and tiny, and I just couldn't help but love her. And the end goal was the honeybees. When she made it, we were all just ecstatic. We were so happy, and just seeing her being able to fulfill her dreams was just so amazing.
Her personality, it's so hard to explain. I mean, honestly, that's one of the reasons I'm marrying her in the first place, is because she has that competitive drive and nature and the, don't give up attitude, which is a little bit cliche, but she really brings that to light more than anybody I've ever met.
I first met my fiance Madison back in high school through a mutual friend, and then we kind of didn't talk for years. I didn't see him, and then he had messaged me and was like, hey, I'm coming home from Albuquerque.
I said I'm coming home for Christmas, and I wanted to take her on a date. Luckily she agreed.
And then after that, it's just, we hung out every day, and he's just been an extreme support.
What actually helped me decide that I'm absolutely going to propose to this woman is I think I'm waiting for some type of weird sign it's like you've seen so many signs. I think it's time.
I got a phone call from Madison on the way home. I was on speakerphone, he started the conversation. I don't want to steal your thunder, but I wanted this to be a special day. And that's when he asked me for her hand in marriage.
I remember the day of our engagement, he was like, okay, we're gonna go out on the beach and take some pictures. And he never wants to take pictures. So we walk out on the beach, and I just remember him asking me, and I started crying. And I remember FaceTiming my dad and him being like, where are you?
I got her dad there, and so she was able to meet him on the beach. That was a super special moment.
It was perfect. And that was a pretty emotional day.
A lot of people think it was a month because that was when we announced it, but it was literally 2 weeks after we got engaged.
I'll never forget, I pulled into the driveway one afternoon, and I was back in my truck in the driveway, and I got a call from her, and she was in hysterics.
My dad is really quiet. He doesn't like to show his emotion a lot, and so he was kind of really calm. I was crying, and he just was speechless because he was shocked. And then I remember calling my mom, and my mom's bawling. She's emotional like me.
I just wanted to take all the pain away. And, I told her, I was like, look, you're a fighter, and you can use this as something to dwell on, or you can use it as inspiration.
This could be detrimental to somebody else, and you're not going to let it be. And I know that you're not going to let it be. And better us than somebody else for sure, because we can handle it. We can work through it, and I know for a fact that she is handling it better than I even expected, even though I knew she was going to do well.
I remember my fiance telling me that you have a platform to inspire so many people. And I know that you love to do that already. And so I think that it would be amazing for you to try out again.
Watching Kelsea through B Camp was, I am speechless. She has so much strength and she's just a little Powerball.
I remember, B telling me, we'll work around whatever you need to do, whatever you're comfortable with. Are you comfortable with coming in person? And I said, Coach B, I just want it to be as normal as possible. I know it's hard to be normal, and I know I'm not normal right now, and these are unnormal times, but I want to be able to come in like everybody else.
Every day she wanted to come. She wanted to be there. She wanted to be present. And talent night, she actually came straight from one of her chemo treatments.
I've been to one of her treatments with her, and I sat there for almost 6 hours watching them pump chemicals into her body, watching her fade in and out.
I begged her. I was like, please sit it out. And she was like, Emily, I'm not doing that. That's not my personality.
I don't want to sit out. I didn't think it was fair for me to do that to everybody else. And I also thought it would be a cool experience for me to have an impactful performance of what I'm going through as well.
But she wanted to do it. It wasn't that she felt she had to do it. She wanted to do it. She wanted to be there. She wanted to prove that she can do it, that the cancer's not winning. She is.
I know how devastated she would have been if she didn't make the team, on top of what she's going through.
Whenever the Hornets organization starts back up and she can start cheering, they'll put her where they want to put her, and she'll be happy with wherever they put her because she's just happy to be out there. That's the type of person that she is.
It meant the absolute world to me that Coach B would bring me on this year again for another season with what I'm going through. Just to be able to cheer again was a blessing.